Mant is just around the corner, or Track Blazer if you want to call it that, and it is the perfect time for you to prepare for it. But how do you prepare for it, and what should you be doing in the next month to kind of set yourself up for success? Well, that's what we're going to answer, and we're going to talk a little bit about. And subscribe if you have not. Now, the first step is going to be stay off of Reddit. Maybe just all social media surrounding Mant, because they are just doom posting every single scenario in the game. And if you read the subreddit about the gameplay, you would think that people hate the game, the way that they talk about the game. And it's not that bad. I mean, people are doom posting about taking 10 more minutes than the previous scenario because they have to use the brain a little bit more than they do just looking for the up arrows, and then they complain about RNG in a game that's based around RNG. And you get the point. Stay off of Reddit because it's just going to be negativity all around. Now, the first actual thing that you should be doing is farming some alarm clocks. Now, if you haven't been doing that already, that's fine. I mean, we have a month left, so you can get, I don't know the math, but you can get some alarm clocks in the meantime. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to buy alarm clocks and if they're going to add that change when Mant comes out. Now, the reason why you want the alarm clocks in Mant is because if you don't win the race, especially a G1, well, you're going to lose some money. Now, if you lose money, it's not the end of the world unless you're min-maxing, but it can help just to have the clocks. And when you have enough clocks, then you don't have to worry about just being behind. Now, the next thing you want to do is brush up on your club points and your friend points, especially if you don't have the Haru card. That card is going to be very helpful because it's a free-to-play card with a good bonus to it. So if you don't have friend points, I mean, you still have a month. You should be buying this card if you don't already have it. Now, the next thing you do is actually learn about Mant and what makes it tick and how the flow of the game works. Now, of course, once you play it, well, it's going to be a lot different. But in the meantime, there's a few videos that you can actually watch. Now, there's many videos out there, but I'm just going to highlight a few, and you can also look at more because there's a lot more out there. So these 3 videos I'm going to link in the description if you already have not seen them, which I'm guessing you probably have. These 3 videos will lead you in the direction of what you should be learning about Mant in the meantime. 1, how to use the carrots. 2, what do the items actually do? And then example runs. Now, the reason why you want to do a little bit of prep is because 1, Mant changes the flow of the game, and it changes the way they have to think about each turn. And you don't want to be overwhelmed, even though, yes, watching these videos, you're going to be overwhelmed once you actually start playing because it's so different from the actual flow of the game that you're used to. But the point is, once you learn what the items do, then watching some example runs, okay, I know what the purpose of this click is and I know why they're doing this. Even though it's in Japanese and it's still going to be a little confusing, it just helps you get a little bit more prepared of, okay, so the purpose of Mant is to race so I can get money, so then I can buy items so I can have better trainings, and I can also have better races and get stat bonuses and so forth and so forth. But if you just watch an example run without knowing what the items do, you're going to be like, I don't know what the hell is happening, and it's going to be intimidating, and you don't want that. You don't want to be overwhelmed once the track actually comes out. So then it goes into, okay, I know what the track does. I know the purpose of Mant. So what is actually good to pull during Mant, so I'm not just wasting my carrots all over the place. There's a lot of different creators that make pulling videos, so you could pick and choose who you want to follow. But you should also go to Umamo timeline and figure out, okay, when does Mant come out? Mid-March, and then what important cards are actually coming out. Now, after you watch recommended pulling videos and which cards are actually strong, well, you can figure out if you want to pull for any Yoshis, and then how that aligns with what cards are actually important during Mant and which ones are actually long lasting after that. There's actually a carrot calculator that you can actually use to determine how many carrots that you're actually estimated to have during this timeline, and then figure out, okay, can I pull on this? Can I pull on that? Can I pull on this? And so forth and so forth. So that's a good way to prep going into Mant on, okay, this is how much I should start saving and what I can actually spend on now. For example, should I pull it for fine motion? I don't know. How many carrots do I have? Now, aside from that, there's not too many other things that you can actually do within the next month. The next CM is a dirt CM, and you're going to be building for that in Unity. Thankfully, Mant comes out before the long CM, the 3200, actually comes out, so you don't have to worry about any long stamina builds in Unity anymore. You just wait for that, and you just kind of take your mind off of, okay, I don't really need to focus on stamina anymore. But in the end, I guess that's it. There's not really too much prep that you can do. So subscribe and I don't know, get excited. I don't think it's going to be as bad as people make it out to be. So just stop reading the online comments and you'll be good. I mean, people online hate the game, even though they play the game. So just don't read them, and let's have some fun. I don't know, man. I'm excited. Subscribe if you are, or subscribe if you aren't. I don't know. Subscribe anyway. Otherwise, Kita-san would be sad. So you don't want to make her sad.